I will send you back into the abyss you crawled out of. You, of all people to ever threaten me, you are the most pathetic girl. All you possess now is what was given to you in error. You are unworthy of such a generous gift, and you are incapable of holding onto it. I am here to seek retribution against all who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turned their backs on their mistress in her darkest hour. And worst of all, you, my dear heir. You who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you. Huh. I mean, it could be worse, right?
Duty prevails.
Did you succeed? You did. The lines on the screen look fuzzy, as though the Cogitator's readout system or data storage has been damaged. The people's remains have been hideously mutilated. The flesh seems to have melted at the edges and is thickly coated in stinking mucus. That's gross. It's a little bit gross.
Forbidden.
What do you see? Oh, good. Nice. Wait. Am I not just stealing from myself at this point? That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm stealing from myself. The wall lining is dented, as though someone tried to break their way out. Labored, stuttering growls and periodic rattling comes from beneath the casing.
Let's seize the opportunity.
A huge shell, ready to be loaded into the macro cannon breach. Wow, that is pretty sizable, huh?
Embrace true power.
Oh, here she is. Where is she? I clearly remember her being around here somewhere. Who did you lose? The split liquid, cloudy and carrying a strong chemical smell. It is the coolant used to stabilize the major cogitator systems.
The world will bow.
Okay. It's kind of cool down here, though. Oh, there she is. Ah, there you are, my little coward. Why won't you look at your captain, Idira? It's wrong. It's all wrong. Look at her, girl. My little Idira is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter, I will allay your doubts. Lord Captain. Idira turns her head to you, but her demented gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. Up close you can see that the base of one of Idira's temple implants has blackened and melted. No, wait, Lord Captain, Lady von Valancius. Idira raises her eyes to Theodora, who stands before her. Tears stream down Idira's cheeks. You came back. Theodora clucks her tongue in sympathy, reaching out to tenderly stroke Idira's hair. Poor little Idira, there, how can I not come? You were crying for me so desperately, your pleas carried to the very depths of the warp itself. The smile suddenly drops from her mutilated face. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out of you myself. Idira's fingers dig. Theodora's fingers dig into Idira's scalp. Idira lets out a soul-chilling howl and tries to grab the hand tearing into her, but her fingers pass through the monster's flesh. Idira, damage taken 12. Uh-oh. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain, I failed. Argenta wordlessly swings her weapon up and aims at Idira, who is struggling in the monster's hold. The Sister of Battle looks at her without an ounce of doubt or mercy. This kind of sucks. Why do I only get Dogmatic and Iconoclast? Stop, Argenta. Argenta wrinkles her nose at your shouted command and lowers her weapon by a few centimeters, but she does not put it away. I got an 85% chance for persuasion. Idira, I am your captain, not her. Listen to me and snap out of it. Succeeded. Idira shudders and goes limp. Then she blinks, disorientated, and looks at you, Lord Captain. Damn it. Theodora shoves the psyker away with a low snarl. The rogue trader's body begins to change, losing its human shape. Chaos will devour you. It will devour everyone responsible for my death. Die for the delectation of my lord. You know, I was kind of hoping for something a little more impressive than a warp beast, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess, right? Hold up, how many do we have? Wait, other workers? Bad guys too? Oh, they're mutants, apparently. Wait, what is this? Mental manipulation. Ah, maybe they're not bad guys. Alright, I'm going to focus on just getting rid of these guys. And we'll kind of go from there. So I want to be right up here with this guy. Magenta goes right here. Cassia. Right down here. Jai right there. Mr. Seneschal can go right here. Pascal right back here. Oh, she's setting up all these things. Okay. Oh, I know. I can't get her to buff me. This is so unfortunate. Alright, Argento. Actually, let's put her right here. Let's put the prey on him. Piercing shot. Let's shoot this worker right here, I'm thinking. Ooh, nice. Bit of damage. Excellent. Right, give me that buff. Beautiful. Waking Nightmare. I can get him. Then I don't want to hit Adira here. I can avoid it. Wait, I want to hit the... can't hit him, huh? Kind of unfortunate. It highlights him here, but it doesn't look like it's going to do any damage. Unfortunately, she can't cast it there. Oh, we can maybe get this guy? No. Alright. Never mind. Wait, did he just... Wow. Wow. Damn. Okay. Cool. Jesus. So I don't know if I need to deal with these workers or not. I'm hoping I can kind of avoid having to deal with them. Oh my god, really? Well, I think that's it for Abelard. He looks like he's done. That guy is the prey. Exposed weakness again. Okay. See if he can have better luck here. I mean, not terrible. Wait, why do I not get a turn? Oh my god. These workers are apparently proving to be a little trickier than I had hoped. Give Abelard an extra turn here, or I could get her to shoot. Let's give Abelard an extra turn. Okay, see if he can make good on this worker here. Good, because now he gets the... Now he should get the buff, right? Yeah, there we go. Assign objective. He gets the buff. That's cool. Alright. And then she can't do anything, right? No. Okay, so I kind of want to get rid of this warp beast here, so that's what I think I'm going to focus on. Oh no, he's tough though, huh? Wow, he's really tough. I'm doing no damage to this guy. Did she put forewarning on herself again? Ah, wow, 22 damage. Oof, okay. Yeah, the problem I'm going to have here is that these workers are actually doing a fair bit of damage, which is super unfortunate. Like, I don't know if this mental manipulation is just going to go away if I kill the main guy, but it's like, I can't really take much more of this, you know? Giant extra turn here. I mean, she did a little bit of damage, at least. Oh, great. Zone of Fear did absolutely nothing. Wonderful. Oh my god. Argenta, do you want to... You know, stop getting knocked over. Okay. No, that's fine. Sure. Yeah, didn't want her anyway, so yeah, whatever. Oh, nice hit though. Really nice hit. Although I gotta remember to use a shotgun next round. Oh yeah, I forgot about Pascal. Analyze that weakness there, buddy. And then Deadeye. Oh no, there's a 67% chance that he'll hit the Seneschal. Let's get him over here then. How about now? Perfect. Oh, nice shot though. Really nice shot. I'll make him the prey as well. Okay, this may be painful here. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I think Jai's gonna be done here. Yeah, she's done. She's down. Okay. I mean, it was a risk doing this, but that is what it is, right? Okay, that wasn't terrible. Oh, dude, seriously? Now I want to heal. I was going to charge back in, but now I kind of want to heal. Perils of the warp there, nice. Oh, I can still charge. Okay, what's happening? There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot I made charge cost 1 now. Nice. I need you to use Shield of the Emperor. You know, Wow, she actually did 10 damage to him, though. That's kind of impressive. Ow, dude. 22 to me, though? That's kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie. Give Pascal another shot at this guy. Beautiful. And then I think she's done too. Oh, beautiful. Ugh, no, now he just kind of has to survive these guys. I just don't know if it's going to be worth it. Attack of opportunity if I do that. It's so unfortunate. I don't necessarily want to kill these guys. I know, let's heal himself. There we go. How much is on this? Only 5. Oh yes, because friggin' Adira keeps removing it with their analyze, right? Wait, is he not the prey? I thought he was. Oh, I can't put it on him again. Doesn't say he's prey anywhere though, that's unfortunate. Okay, so let's try this. Nice shot. I do worry they're going to run over here and try and deal with Pascal and Cassio, which would be super unfortunate. Okay, Abelard seems to be holding his own a little bit now. Ow. That was fun, I guess. Can I weaken him? I can, but also it does it to me. And oh, you know what? Adira can deal with it. There we go. Weaken him too. Shame I can't charge him again. Just gonna move to here. Yeah, Word of the Emperor. Shield of the Emperor, please. No? Okay, sure. Just keep exposing that weakness. Just exactly what I needed. Ow. 18 damage. The guys are nuts. How is he still doing that much damage to me? Give Pascal another go. Beautiful shot. Well done. What about... He's going to hit... Oh, maybe right there. It did damage. He didn't move, but it did damage. If I reapply that here, I think it heals me a little bit. Yeah, it does. Great. Great. Yeah, this is bad. Ugh. That's what I wanted not to happen because of these two are pretty vulnerable. Okay, Abelard, keep doing the right thing, buddy. Maybe heal himself again? There we go. Okay, good. Oh, you can't shoot because of this guy. Ah, that's super unfortunate. That is super unfortunate. Okay. So I really don't want to have to kill these guys. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I mean, I may kill the main bad guy here and still have to. I don't really know. I don't heal myself for enough, unfortunately. This guy will eventually kill me. It's a good parry, though. Oh, boom. What? What is this? Wait, I didn't sign up for this. Why is there two? Why is there 2 more of them? God damn it. Am I burning now? I am. That's cool. Oh, nice hit though. So, okay. So I'm curious to see how if see you later. I am the navigator, not a servitor. Did you know that? She's a navigator, not a servitor. She's gonna use this extra turn, land a good heal on myself. And then I can use Endure as well, get some temporary hit points going. Momentum. So, Orchestrated Firestorm. All creatures in the area. Okay. So if I put that there, we should all attack that. Cool. Cool. Okay. Fortunately, this guy over here, and all of them are just smoking, it's just smoking the area out, so nobody's actually able to to hit anybody in here, which works for me because it means that Mr. Abelard here can why can't I move him any further than that, though? Put some weaknesses on that guy. There we go. Oh, damn. 20 damage, though. That's tough. This guy's throwing more grenades. I mean, how many does he have? That's my question. Oh, it's so good. Sure. He literally just spams every single ability that she has available. It's nuts. Okay. Not the worst, not the best, but weird. She can hit the one that's up here, but she can't. Oh, there we go. She can get this one now. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Lovely. Give me an extra attack. And slice. See if it's slice and dice for this guy. Nice. Okay, that was bad. Smoke bomb. Lovely. Aid and duty go hand in hand. You're doing just fine, Abelard. Hold your ground there, buddy. This might be bad. Yeah, it's bad. But we can now use Deadeye. And nothing. Okay, so unfortunately we need to deal with all of them. That's a shame. Okay. I was kind of hoping I could get away with saving them or something, but it looks like we're not going to be able to do that, so... Well, no mercy then, I guess. See ya. See ya. Oh, nice. Look at that. My Perils of the Warp knocked everybody over. It's quite funny. Love it. Yadira, what are you doing? Could you not? Wait, who did you... Okay, alright. Just sure. Just throw everything you got. Oh yeah, of course, that's not going to work because they're on the floor. Whoops. Can she aim this where she doesn't hit anybody? If I move her right here. I mean, not anybody, she only hits...
If only that were possible.
Like this, maybe? Yeah. Well, just wonderful. They all went splat. Force grenades.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
It's not the Seneschal's job. Yes, it is. Oh wait, he's got a shotgun. Kaboom. Bro, you missed. Not, you know, just FYI, you missed. 14 weaknesses on him. Now 17. Ah, well, see you later. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Hey, would that mean I hit Abelard there if I go through him? That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Unyielding guard. Next until the next turn, the vanguard attacks each enemy. Oh yeah, within there. Okay, yeah, that's. Let's do daring breach. Just go right here. Charge through this guy. Boom. Boom. Kind of disappointed I didn't one-shot that guy. Okay, I mean, if I knew what I had to deal with these guys, I would have positioned my guys a bit differently. And, yeah. What? Oh, she needed to get up. Okay. Yeah, if I knew I needed to deal with everybody, I would have positioned slightly differently. Can you hit him from here? No, huh?
Indeed. I will fight you.
Request denied.
What do you mean, request denied? Blinding grenade right in front of his face. Should we change to the great sword? I mean, it looks cooler. Right. Doesn't matter if it's better or not, it looks cooler. I think, anyway. Heal Abelard, why not? Nice. Here's Hidira to throw out every single buff she can possibly manage. Oh, she used Shield of the Emperor. Lovely. I was going to say, why can't she move? But I think it's because she's in the smoke.
A tactically sound approach. I'm not interested.
What? Oh, too close. Okay. There we go. I always forget it's important to swap with this guy. Oh, no, I can't shoot, though. It's unfortunate. I wonder if I did like a pistol and a melee weapon. Does that count?
I'd rather not.
You know? I don't know if that counts.
Follow
Honestly.
That was Senator's job.
I genuinely... Okay, you can hit him from there. Wow. Oh, wow. That was a big miss, dude.
Purpose guides me.
Hopefully she better finish him with a slash here.
I will triumph.
Very nice. Idira stares at you with crazed eyes while clutching the wounds on her head. At first, no sound comes out of her moving lips, and then she coughs weakly and whispers, "Lord Captain, is it really you?" Argenta trains her weapon on Idira and watches you closely. This abomination claims that you called her. Is this true? Me? Did I? Yes, Lord Captain, I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember. The voices, my old, good whispers, they suddenly turned red, sharp. They started cutting, tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out. I called for help, and she came. Damn it, why are the voices making so much noise now? Shut up, shut up. The previous rogue trader has been seen on the ship recently. Was that your doing? Yes. I did it a couple of times when I'd had too much to drink. At the time, I thought I heard her voice among the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear, I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach her there. She bites her lip. Ever since she died, since I first heard her voice in my head, the whispers have gotten louder, clearer, harder to resist. Warp succeeded. Oh, it succeeded though. You hear the warp whispering in your head, and you answered, "Are you insane?" You don't know what it's like. The most important person in your life, who's now gone forever, suddenly starts talking to you inside your head. How can I not reach out to her? I had to. She falls silent for a moment. I know what you're thinking. During the warp jump, when Lady Theodora came out towards us, I kept thinking about that meeting. I keep blaming myself. Why didn't I divine it? Why couldn't I stop her, or stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me with guilt. And do you know what? The one on the officer's deck, I don't know what that was, but this time here, this was the product of my guilt. An accuser straight out of my own mind. Okay. Has anything like this ever happened to you before? Like this? Never. Well, there was something, but it was different. It was as strong or as terrifying. Sorry, it wasn't as strong or as terrifying. Apparitions appeared. Mechanisms malfunctioned. The crew lost their minds. Lady von Valancius knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay, an acceptable expense. No psyker is immune to it. But what happened here, this was just a mistake. It won't happen again, or I won't do it again. There will be no more mistakes, Lord Captain. Argenta grits her teeth. This is not the first time this heretic has caused the death of her crew. Do you remember the incident on the mid-deck, Idira? What did those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate? You to be turned into mutants and attack their own families. You are a monster, a heretic. If you have any humanity left in you, admit what you are. Shut up, Idira moans. Quit your preaching. You're the worst out of everyone here. Wow. Two dogmatic options, both of which are to kill Idira. So what am I supposed to do with you now? I know after everything I've done, you must have no faith in my willpower or my strength. But I can fix everything. It's just I'm not at my best, you see. Or maybe we can find a way to replace my implants, or some other remedy, a better one. Lady von Valancius said that such a thing could be found, if not here, then elsewhere. I just didn't need it for. But we just need to find it. We need to figure out where to look for it, and we'll get it. Until then, I'll keep myself on a tight leash. I'm not going to kill you, but keeping you in my crew is dangerous. You'll be put under guard and escorted from the ship at the first orbital stop. Your worries do not interest me, but as long as you keep yourself under control and remain useful, you will live. Okay. I want to help her. I want to help you, Adira. We'll think of something. Thank you, Schaefer. I won't let you down. You are making a mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you will find something to slow the decline, but it will not stop. Only a miracle can save Adira now. Why? I've heard enough stories about ways of fixing extended... I've heard enough stories about ways of extending a Psyker's life, but I don't think you'll like all of them. I think I'd better, with your permission, Lord Captain. She sways, takes a step back, and faints. Okay. Lord Captain, I received a report that the shooting on the lower deck has stopped, and I presume you have brought the situation under control, awaiting further instructions. Everyone who was on the deck is dead, including the attackers. What happened was entirely the fault of Adira. Dispatch services here and put her out through an airlock. I am sick of her antics. Oh my word. We could just like chuck her outside of the ship. That's... okay. I get rid of the warp's illusions. Adira is alive. Bring her to the chirurgeons and have them see to her. You hear unconcealed relief in the Voxmaster's voice. At least he's... at least he's relieved, right? Or she's relieved. Of course, Lord Captain, as you demand. As you command.
The world
Mutant bomber.
fate beckons me.
Do you have any loot? Yes, he has a bunch of grenades, which, strangely enough, makes a lot of sense because basically all these guys threw at me was grenades, right? Okay. I am a little sad that, like the Chaos Spawn guys or the Zinch Spawn guys, they don't drop any loot. They just disappear. Ooh, Battle Psyker Boots. The wearer gains perception bonus dodge until the start of their next turn for each enemy affected by their Psi power or Psyker staff attack. Interesting. Machine writes, and then unsanctioned Psyker. Warp conductor gloves. It's funny, like the unsanctioned Psyker stuff, like it may as well just say Adira, right? Because there's nobody else here that's unsanctioned. And I don't think, I mean, I'm guessing, I obviously don't know, but I'm guessing we don't find another Psyker, especially another unsanctioned Psyker. So if that's true, it should just say Adira, because she's the only one that can wear them. I mean, this one's not like Psyker and unsanctioned Psyker, this is just Psyker. Which is odd. Sorry, unsanctioned Psyker. Anyway, after triggering a psychic phenomena or a perils of the warp, the wearer's psi rating is increased by +1 until the end of combat. Wearer gains momentum and temporary wounds equal to their resolve. Hey, you know what? That's actually pretty good. They are actually pretty damn good. I think we're done, right? Yeah, let's get out of here. Okay. Cool.
Lord Captain,
I hear you and Cassio exchanged words recently. What happened?
and who brought this piece of news to you, I wonder? Then again, I have nothing to hide from you. Of late, the helmsmen have been going off course with increasing frequency, and the reports are full of contradicting accounts. The problem continued, even after several demotions were handed out, so I took it upon myself to investigate. I was astonished to learn that our lady navigator has been amending entries in the ship's log, and the officers have been keeping silent on her orders. I immediately demanded an end to the outrageous conduct, and I reprimanded Lady Cassier in front of the officers. She greeted my words with silence, and then quickly departed. I should not have acted thus. I never even found out what drove her to do it.
Must take my leave until next time, Seneschal.
Lord Captain.
Lord Captain. The way he's just like always Lord Captain. Alright, we should probably speak to Cassie, right, and find out what's going on with her.
Lord Captain, your presence is welcome. And I wish to apologize for my prior coldness. After our first meeting, I was concerned that he would turn out to be another faithless offshoot of the von Valancius dynasty, like the traitor Conrad. But now I see before me a worthy leader and servant of the Imperium. I am glad to accompany you in your endeavors.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She might be a little upset to find out that I'm going very heretical with this run. She's actually got some new stuff here. I would like to discuss Salus Prime and the relic that you want to find.
Of course. My mission is all I can think about.
So what is this 1 star?
If I only knew. Neither the hagiography nor the legends give a straight answer. Classical iconographers believed that the star turned into a banner woven from silver thread, which, when brought onto the battlefield, would shed light that blinded only heretics, but did no harm to the faithful. Most of them portrayed Saint Argenta as a girl carrying this banner. Others think that upon falling from the sky, the 1 star became a holy chainsword, which Argenta later used to strike down monsters and enemies of the Imperium. In some of the earlier engravings, Argenta is depicted wearing power armor with a silver star on her chest. One theological theory suggests that this armor was, in fact, the relic. Some even think that the 1 star is actually the ship on which Argenta traveled.
Our armor, you're saying?
I feel that my undertaking will be fulfilled when I find the answer that has eluded the Ecclesiarchy for millennia. I pray we find the way to Salus Prime soon. The ruinous powers must be aligned against us. They stand in the way of faith.
I have no more questions.
One day we will reach Salus Prime and stand before the gates of Saint Argenta's ship. I know it. I believe.
Are you ready to tell me more about yourself now?
If such is the rogue trader's wish, although there isn't much I can tell, I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there to know?
Have you ever wished for a different lot in life?
Have I ever... But that would be shameful weakness, almost heresy. Of course not. I was born for this. I live by the Emperor's will, and in his light, I myself am the light. I must be the light. For myself, and for those who ask for my protection. I was chosen to serve. But beyond that, I won't deny it. Few things elate me as much as the thought that the heretic felled by my shot will never again orphan a child.
How did you become one of the Adeptus Sororitas?
Become. It's such a strange word for it. It seems right, but is that how one talks about their destiny? If you're asking about the path itself, that's easy enough to answer. First, like many other orphans, I endured the Sculoprogenium. Those years were rough, but I remember the hardship fondly. Few things can compare with the feeling of satisfaction from a past trial, even if it leaves your body aching from exhaustion, or your soul wincing in pain. I was one of the best among my peers, and I was selected for the novitiate in the ranks of the Adeptus Sororitas. When the hour came, I passed the trials and took my vows. The most joyous day of my life. The Emperor's light has always been with me. But to accept it with all your heart, to utter the oaths, that is a rapture like no other.
Where do you hail from?
Now that I can tell you, I come from everywhere and nowhere. I am the child of officers of the Imperial Guard. I was born in the hold of a warship. Grew up following my parents' deployments from one planet to another, and lost my family in the flames of a righteous war. My memory is like wafts of smoke over a still battlefield. The grey of a ship's plating. The strict cadence of life in military camps. My mother's uniform. I loved looking at it. Then, that battle. The rumbling, the shouting, and the soot. The screams of soldiers burning alive. And the gold of the regiment's Aquila. Untouched by soot or blood. The last unsullied piece of a world that was going mad.
Oh
Now
no.
that I can tell you,
I
I
skipped
come
a
from
piece.
everywhere and nowhere.
Oh. Right.
My memory is... That was my last memory
Okay, there we
of
go.
my mother. And of my former life. Before the Schola Progenium and the novitiate. Before my trials. Before the vows.
Okay. That golden shard you carry with you.
My own relic. It's the regiment's Aquila. Or rather, the fragment that survived the attack, the explosions, and the fire. For me, it's a reminder that purity and radiance can be preserved, even in the heart of darkness.
Thank you for your candor.
It is my pleasure to be candid.
Thank you very much. Lord Captain. I didn't get a Lord Cap... Oh, I was going to say, why did that guy talk to me, but I must have clicked on him by mistake. Alright, Cassia, let's find out what the problem is.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Okay. I've heard rumours that you are not getting along well with the crew. Panic flashes in her ruby eyes, and her heart starts beating a little faster while your hands go cold.
Not here. I'm begging you. Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants?
Let us go to my study, no one will disturb us there.
Then lead the way, and I will answer all of your questions.
Uh-huh. It's basically one of those, I'm going to go away and not be voice acted. God damn it. Okay, so, what is it you wanted to talk about, Lord Captain? I have nothing to say that your unfounded accusations about my conflicts with the crew. To your unfounded accusations. I cannot recall my having a single quarrel with any of your people during my entire time on board. You have been willfully changing entries in the ship's logbook and forbidding officers from reporting it to Abelard. I beg to differ. I read numerous books on Astra Nataris and can swear on House Orselio's honor that your officers are entering data in complete contravention of regulation. Okay, false terms, random distances between lines, spelling mistakes in even the simplest of words. I have spent a lot, well, I mean, it depends what simple words. There's a lot of non-simple words at the moment that, you know, some of us are struggling with. Anyway, I have spent the last few cycles correcting the latest logs and entries. And I thought it would please Master Abelard, as he is so fond of order. And yet the Seneschal did not appreciate my efforts, and for some reason called them an outrage. Even though mere days before, he had been swaddling me in warm yellow words. I noticed all your people do this when they are expressing sympathy. I merely wanted to repay the seneschal with the same courtesy. Perhaps he finds my friendliness off-putting. Huh. So she's saying that, in fact, it's the officers that are doing it wrong, and she's correcting the data. During the warp voyage, you gave the wrong orders, which led to the vessel shifting off course and the service bay being destroyed. I saw something in the warp, something vast, predatory, shimmering with indescribable colors. It came from nowhere and stared at the ship with hundreds of hungry eyes. Right there in our path, I decided to change the course while it was still possible, but did not want to sow panic. Would it have been better to tell the crew we were heading straight into a monster's gaping maw? I kind of had a feeling that would have been the case about the warp one. She would have found something that she moved around of. I mean, I think I've heard enough already, but I'm probably going to listen to all these, read all these anyway, just because we can. The messenger you rebuked butchered his own family and then killed himself. I haven't rebuked a single errand boy on this ship. Cassia ponders this for a moment. I think I remember. A kind young man with a shy smile and skillful fingers with much too rotten ochre on his shoulders. I grew tired of the disgusting colour and advised him to lighten his burden by casting the weight off his shoulders. He did not come the next day or ever again. Okay. Would you mind telling me why you needed 100 species of birds and what you used them for? Admittedly, I am at a loss myself. The day we arrived on Footfall, I sent a request to the ship's quartermaster and asked him to get me a songbird. But he never asked for clarification. And shortly before we left, I had a countless number of cages delivered to me, all wrapped in bright red panic with flickering tints of fear. There was a bird in every one. Okay. Yeah, you see where this is going? I was so excited that I thought I would have 100 friends instead of just one. They were squeaking so Pitescusly? I don't even know how you say that. I let the poor things out. I even fed them my breakfast and dinner, but the stupid birds would not stop chittering even after bedtime. They were dashing about the room, smacking me in the face with their wings and defecating. Well, yeah, they are birds. I became angry, and suddenly they started pecking at each other's eyes and attacking me. Then I became afraid, and they fell over dead. I do not think I want to keep pets anymore. I can see why. Okay, so the officers are reluctant to be quartered next to your chambers because of the constant emotional outbursts it causes them. Some even maim themselves and others. I already told you I cannot control my abilities. What else do you want from me? I will be assigned a pariah chaperone? Or will you put me in suppressing shackles? I think I've heard enough. Will you share your thoughts with me? Penny for your thoughts. Oh, no, the first one's cruel. My crew has a good reason to fear you. You truly are a monster. From now on, I forbid you to leave your chambers unless absolutely necessary. Jesus. You have done terrible things, but I would not presume to lecture a person of noble blood. Woes dog your steps, but we will find a way to defeat them, I promise. Anyone who has dared to slander you will be punished. There is nothing reprehensible about your actions. Okay, I think I like number 2 and number 4. So number 2 is, you have a kind soul, but have difficulty reaching out to people. I could teach you the art of communication if you'd like. And then woes dog your steps, but we will find a way to defeat them, I promise. Let's try number 2. That would be wonderful. My education on Uruk 5 was cut short, but I had realized by then that the wisdom of books is a poor substitute for the wisdom of experience. Very well, since we are done with this misunderstanding, I would like to change the subject. It would only be fair for me to ask you a few questions now, wouldn't it? She hesitates and then continues in a less confident tone. Do not mistake me, I am not going to accuse you of anything. It's just that you are the most worthy interlocutor on the entire ship. And you are always so busy. I never promised I would give you an answer. Let's end at that. Okay, what would you like to ask? I read a treatise by Pisces de Mobius very recently, who claimed that subjects would never believe their new ruler was better than the old one unless the old one had been a tyrant. No matter the circumstances, the lowborn rabble become deluded about their prospects and rebel in favor of their base desires. What would you make of that? So Imperium succeeded and commerce succeeded. Your interpretation of this classical text is not entirely correct. If the subjects have grown accustomed to the ruling of the ruling house, all the sovereign must do is refrain from breaching long-standing traditions, adjust unwanted laws as gradually as you would shift the bed of a flooded river, and no one will ever take your power from you. Okay, that's the Imperium one. The commerce one is, on the contrary, the loyalty of subjects can be bought at a pittance. Lower a tax, throw them a festival, or feed the needy. A gracious gesture once every cycle will exalt you in the eyes of the rabble, as if it were his own blessing. We can do persuasion here at -15. We have a 30% chance, which I don't think is a great one. It has always been my opinion that subjects expect two things from their sovereign: to abuse power and to bless their babies. Okay, succeed at both, and boring essays become unnecessary. I'm afraid I do not have an answer. Okay, I like the Imperium one. I think that's quite good, so let's go with that one. Cassia thinks for a moment and then smiles. Indeed, I was not wrong about your merits and your ability to hold a conversation. I hope my second question does not confound you either. According to the 20 tomes penned by the preacher Oistash Istefan, the Forgotten, mercy and... Yeah, I'm not surprised he got forgotten with that kind of name. Mercy and cruelty go through the world hand in hand. Flock only to one pan of the scales. Would you rather inspire fear in your followers or be a magnanimous and choose awe? Coercion, 45%, persuasion, 30%, fellowship, 60%. Okay, so the coercion option is, I'm not afraid of acquiring a reputation of ruthlessness. I would rather crush a rebellion than condone one. Is that not the greater mercy in the end? The persuasion is, I will exercise restraint and lenience in my actions. Excessive suspicion and mistrust harden the hearts of the people and turn them against one another. The fellowship one is, one must be a tyrant, a friend, and a gesture to one's subjects. What matters is to clearly discern which role is required at a given moment. And then the fourth is, beg your pardon, Ostiach who? Yeah, exactly, my question. Is reading your only pastime? I think I like the fellowship one here the best, actually. And I have a 60% chance of passing this one. I failed. God damn it. You are saying strange things. I do not understand how you are even a jester. How you can even a jester. Stuff and nonsense. We may not think alike, and I do not always understand your motives, and yet, may I be candid with you? Please do. Yeah. I must confess that sometimes I can hardly bear the burden the house has placed upon me. I feel I am not doing my best. Tell me how you, heir to a protectorate, can bear the responsibility for billions of lives day after day and not stoop under all the weight. It is not always easy, but I try to lead the dynasty towards prosperity by worthy means. This inner turmoil is clouding your judgment or your mind. My protectorate, my subjects, my title are mere resources that I am using solely for my own ends. It's my duty whether I like it or not. I like the first one. It's not always easy, but I try to lead the dynasty towards prosperity by worthy means. So that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.